Hello children, welcome to your English language class. Today, in this video, we are going to learn essay writing. So, let's get started. Before writing an essay, it is very important to learn some key points that are to be remembered while writing an essay. So, let's see what are the key points to remember while writing an essay. First, it should have at least 3 closely neat paragraphs. It should have a clear introduction, which is the beginning, a body, which is the middle part, and a conclusion, which is the end part of the essay. The introduction should introduce the topic to the reader in an interesting manner to encourage reading. The body should have the main matter of the essay or its substance. It should explain the topic in detail. The conclusion must sum up the essay and end the thoughts in a way that does not seem abrupt. There should be a unity and coherence in the content, fluency of thought and expression, no grammatical or spelling error, and correct punctuation marks. So these are the key points to remember while we are writing an essay. Now let's see a sample essay. The question is, you have recently spent some time at a railway station where you had gone to receive one of your relatives. The train was delayed and you had to wait for a while. Describe all the sights and sounds you experienced while waiting for the train. Answer. Last month, I had visited the Howrah station to receive my aunt who was coming from Bangalore after a long time. It was an evening. I was sitting on a bench with my father. The platform was crowded and full of din and bustle. So that was the introduction of the essay. Now let's move on to the middle part. As the 5 p.m. local train was chugging in, there was a lot of commotion among the people. People stirred up from their seats and lined up along the platform. Hawkers with various wares jumped down from the opposite platform and daringly ran across the lines. The train only stops for a few minutes. As it slowed to a halt, there was pushing and shoving as commuters struggled to get off and others were equally determined to get on and grab the vacated seats. The food sellers had their distinctive calls to advertise their foods. The tea seller shouted out his distinctive cry in a high-pitched voice. The snacks seller called out with his mouth-watering snacks in a deep voice. The roasted peanut seller was banging a spoon against a metal utensil holding his goods. The beggars made a sorry face and held up their palms in an earnest manner. The train suddenly gave a shrill whistle and began to pull away slowly. The sound woke up a sleeping man, and he cursed the train. A few dogs hung around the shops, wagging their tails hopefully in front of the tea drinkers. They were getting a biscuit or two occasionally from some kind hearts. Gradually, the station emptied out as evening fell. The lights started glowing one by one. A train carrying some goods passed by slowly. The tea shopkeeper was preparing to close his shop. He gave a sharp whistle and poured some watery milk into a bowl. A dog with a collar came running and lapped up the milk noisily. Only a few people were moving about in the station now. The dogs had gone back to sleep here and there. So, that was the middle part, which had all the details. Now let's move on to the concluding part. In the meantime, a train whistled into the station and my aunt emerged from the crowd. My father called a porter and I ran into her arms, smiling. So this is the conclusion of the essay. Hope all of you have understood how we should write an essay. So, I end up the video over here. In the next video, we will learn yet another lesson. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.